Hello, this is Mehazael again. Long time no see. I'm running around with my blue warrior, Ain, and I'm gonna hunt some ghost iron ore. I haven't given up on the corium. I just took a break of indefinite time because it was so boring. So now I'm farming ghost iron ore and trillium ore to make things. I tend to forget in between. He's invisible. Right now, there's this weird thing going on. I log in, Shrine of Two Moons in Pandaria, and I go out in the world and I am transparent. I have no idea why. There's no buff or anything. Oh, great. I can't see myself. Oh, whatever. Anyway, he's transparent. Fine. It's okay. You can be transparent. It's alright. I won't judge you. Anyway, I'm going to build stuff. Create stuff with blacksmithing and engineering. And I can't really remember what it is until I log on to my main, who has the blacksmithing skills, and actually check the list. What can you do with living steel? That you need trillium ores to transmute. Or what do you need ghost iron bars for? I think that I need them for lightning steel bars that I need for some kind of super special weapon that I have currently forgotten. I'll know when I get them. Yeah. Thing is, I am trying to gather as much ghost iron ore and trillium ore as possible. The thing with trillium is that you need both black and white. I'm gonna show you here. I need the black trillium and I need the white trillium ore. And you can't tell on Fortnite what you're gonna get from the different ores. It's just gambling. And I think it's somehow season bound, because right now I have plenty of black trillium ore and I have almost none. No white trillium ore. So I can't make the bars. It's real annoying. Now, luckily, my alchemist can transmute ghost iron bars into trillium bars, so I can probably get enough trillium. Anyway, but, you know, it's annoying. Ghost iron. There's plenty of ghost iron around. Another thing that I need for the things that I can't remember what they are, some special weapons or something, is these little, let's see if I don't have one, I sent them away. The Spirit of Harmony crafting materials that you get from killing mobs. Sometimes it's, I don't know how rare it is, but I never get it. It's so little. I kill so many things and I get so little in return. What kind of world is this? Horrible. The reason that I am currently in this area is, well, partly because I want to kill a bunch of mobs to get this for my tailor, the window cloth. But also because you can go down in this, whatever it is, ruins of Gulai halls. Yes, Gulai halls. Whatever. Where you can, if you're lucky, you will get these keys, the ancient Gulai cache keys, and you can open special chests where you get treasures. Could be cloth, could be ore, could be herbs that I don't need. And you can also get reputation boost, golden lotus, and you get, you see here, golden lotus reputation too down here. Not so much ores down here, but I don't know, I tend to go here anyway to do practice. And I haven't quite learned this new warrior talent tree, talent skill, abilities, whatever, after the pre-Legion patches, when everything's just turned upside down and nothing is as it should be. Everything is a mess. And I think it takes too long for me to build up enough rage to use my special abilities here. So I suppose there's something I do wrong. That I... Oh, spiders! Spiders! Many small spiders! You're dead now. I'm gonna skin you. Yeah, I suppose there's something wrong with my rotation. Probably. It doesn't really matter because all that I do with this toon is basically dress him up, gather materials for my other toons, create cool stuff, transmogs or whatever, and that's basically it. So I don't need to be the superhero warrior, really. I won. One-shot kill everything anyway. At least in Pandaria. Maybe not in Draenor, but yeah. There's no ghost iron ores in Draenor. Draenor. However you're supposed to pronounce it. I got a comment the other day on my first video. Someone who's in that first video, the Corium Hunt, or I think I named it that. I talked briefly about me being transgender and all that, and now I got someone who wrote a comment saying, "Meh, it's just a girl pretending to be a boy, nothing else." And I reported it as harassment, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because, you know, on the internet, that's a pretty harmless thing to say to anyone. But first of all, it's not true. If anything, I have been a boy pretending to be a girl for a very long time, and not until now I realized that I am not a girl. I am not a boy either. I'm too old to be a boy, but you know, you get the idea. And second of all, I assume it's a he, really, because it's most he persons who say these stupid things on the internet. Second, he insinuates that I am lying. He's calling me a liar. He says that, no, you only say you're really are a girl who pretends to be one. And I'll let you know a few things about that. From the moment... Yeah, this is the chests that I was talking about. Can't open it now because I need the special keys. From the day that I began to really think, what if I am transgender? What if I'm really a man trapped in a woman's body? I have questioned myself so many times. Could I be transgender if I have kids? I gave birth to 2 kids. How can am I allowed to feel that I am a man when I went through all that? That is so very much connected to being a woman. Of course I can. but you know, I question myself. And when in Sweden you have the healthcare takes care of transgender people, giving them treatment. And those people, before I spent a year seeing doctors and psychologists who have interviewed me, made tests, asked questions about anything from my, my sex life to how I felt when I was a kid, how my life has been until now. So in a way, they're also questioning me, or at least evaluating, is this person, is it possible, or is it even, do we think that this person thinks that he is a guy, even though he looks like a woman? And now, after a year, they came to the conclusion that yes, we believe in you. Which is why I am about to soon, this fall hopefully, start the testosterone treatment. And after that, if I want to, I will also get surgery. I can have top surgery to remove my breasts. I can have lower surgery to change my private parts into some that looks more male. Yeah, simple as that. And I'm telling you, Mr. Anonymous, with a name I didn't even remember, who says that I am a girl pretending to be a boy. The Swedish healthcare system would never make this effort. They would never offer me this treatment if they didn't believe in me. And it doesn't matter really what the government or doctors or whatever thinks about my identity, because I'm the only one who can actually know what gender I am. And yeah, that right is mine and no one else's. Now, if I want the medical treatment for it, then I sort of have to prove to other people that yes, I am transgender. But when it comes down to the basics, I am the only one with the right to say or decide what gender I have, really. So that's why I decided to report that as harassment. And it's not censorship, because I'm not the government. This is my private... Die already? This is my private channel. I decide the rules. And you are free to ask almost whatever you want about being transgender and everything about that. But you are not allowed to belittle me. You are not allowed to question what I feel and what I think. And you are not allowed to say that I am a liar when I say that I am a man. Really, there's a line, there's a limit. Now, where am I? I'm down in the Golai vaults, and I'm trying to find this little thing to open the mist curtain so that I can get behind the mist curtain to get to the treasure, to the caches up here. I don't have a key, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna leave this place. Right? Ow. Hope I don't die! Those tiles are dangerous. Oh, and another thing. Apparently that guy watched the video long enough to hear me say that about me being transgender, then had to make a comment on it. So obviously he was very determined to tell me that I was wrong, or that I tried to pretend being something I wasn't. I mean, it would be one thing if I pretended to be a doctor. You know, that could be dangerous to other people. But seriously, if I say that I'm a guy, even though I obviously have a couple of breasts still, and not so obviously, but maybe a little obvious, lack of penis, it doesn't really matter. Because if I say that I am a guy, what's that to you, really? I suppose that if you are attracted to guys, it's kind of important, but I suppose that if you fall in love with someone and they turn out to be another gender than you expected, well, then you probably fell in love with that person, and then, seriously, okay. Since this video turned out to be more about being transgender than the actual game. Oh god! Look at this guy's armor. He looks like someone, you know, took him and planted him in the Burning Crusade expansion. Said, "Hello, dress up." So many colors. That's nice. Oh, it was a trap that I sort of released here. One thing about new expansion and all that is, of course, the new transmog system. I really love it. Or at least I thought I did, until I realized that I had sold all the unnecessary plate stuff that I had, so I hadn't got sets to pre-transmog, or so to speak. You know, I have my tank set, and then I want a role-playing set, and another role-playing set for different occasions. And it's so much easier to actually have those in your bags than to have to go to transmogger to retransmog your current gear all the time. Plus, it's expensive to transmog, and all of a sudden I had tried out and saved so many new outfits that I had ruined myself. So something about how much gold I usually have, but yeah. But I really like it. Now, the thing is, with new expansion Legion coming out, you get new gear, and on my main it's not that much of a problem yet, because his gear is pretty good. So the new gear that you get from missions and stuff isn't good enough for me to replace it. But for my other characters, it means that I once again have to run around and look like a leveler. You know, because everything is mismatched, and I can't afford to transmog everything as I go, because I'll exchange those parts that I recently transmogged anyway. So that's the downside of transmogrification and expansions. But it's gonna sort itself out. I'm positive. I was supposed to farm ores. Maybe I should do that too, and not just only kill these mogus. I think it is black. No, it's white that I need. I get so much black. I mean, I like black. I dress in black most of the time. I really like that color, but I need the white trillium to make my trillium bars. transmute into living steel to build whatever it is I'm supposed to build with them. Anyway, I'll continue farming, so see you around.